Welcome back, folks. Before we go on, I just want to check on some sports stats, keep myself sharp here on the sports, and I'll use my computer and just go in here, and I'm going to check. Okay.
What's up, lads?
What up, Dave? Dude, Stash looking so strong tonight.
Dude, the stash under the ring light's a different thing, man. It's
you're playing a different game right now. Stash
game.
Game.
Straight up out the mud.
Goodness. What's up, y'all? Micah, KJ, what's good?
What's happening? I moved the board and my camera. Obviously, you can probably tell my camera's in a different spot. So I've got to not have the board way the fuck over here. I feel like Jack White on stage is like trying to reach over and hit buttons and hit pedals. I know that's who people usually equate me to as far as talent wise, but it's quite difficult.
Are you a ring light guy too?
No, I just have some badass lighting going on.
Okay.
I was gonna say you're more of a Tom Morello to me.
Okay, I feel it. I'll take it.
Bless you, Micah.
Thank you. You know, guys, I'm just out here smoking doobies and sucking hella boobies.
Okay.
Shouts to Cole Campbell.
That's short but sweet.
You got to think he's not doing at least one of those things. At least one.
It's great to be with you guys. What a treat. What a treat.
Truly is.
So what's going to happen first?
Oh, don't do this.
What's going to happen first, guys? Is this election going to be over with, or is that punt going to land? Which one's going to happen first?
No,
because the punt has not landed. It has not landed.
My punts in public.
Do you remember that?
I'm getting really sick of Wolf Blitzer.
No.
As just like everybody else, I'm just watching CNN all day, and every time they do a key race alert and then nothing happens and they just put up the same numbers that they did every 30 minutes for the last 6 hours, I'm this close to losing it.
I don't disagree.
I wish we had that sound on the board. It would just make me so crazy.
No.
Good idea. Maybe then.
Yeah, that's one for next time. But
you know what?
Go ahead, Dave. Sorry.
They used to call Leighton Vander Esch Wolf Blitzer
because
he's
He's blitzing.
right.
The football thing, Micah.
He often blitzes from his position. Linebacker.
No Cowboys get cool nicknames. None of them deserve it. Not a single one.
They've already ruined it. Like they give him a nickname. They go all in on selling merch. They had DeMarcus Lawrence had the Hot Boys, and they weren't even hot. Like he was okay, he got paid, but now it's just embarrassing because like LVE can't stay healthy. He's
the Nooch
part of a.
The Nooch is done.
The Nooch is already done.
Smile because you had it.
What a bummer! No Nooch giving for D, man.
I need to go get Stella's cone and put it on her. She's wilding over here.
You knew I was going to transition to Garrett Gilbert talk, so
there were cones.
I think we are prime for some what's eating Garrett Gilbert memes before Thanksgiving. So,
wow, that's low. That's low. I mean, I'm not a Gilbert guy, but doing the what's eating Gilbert grape ref there, I don't know, man.
You think that's going to land with the demo that was negative 6 years old when that movie came out?
Yeah, I don't know if these kids are aware of that one.
There's no way. There's no way half these people know.
For sure.
That's DiCaprio, right?
And Depp.
Oh, two different trajectories in the last few years. Just gonna leave it at that.
One definitely beats more women than the other.
This is what I'm dealing with over here, folks.
I mean, yeah, KJ, you're right.
Wow, look at that! Look at that pup.
This is what I'm dealing with.
I would pick up my dog, but she just got fixed yesterday, and I'm not supposed to pick her up. She's very sluggish.
She's not supposed to be doing this, but she's climbing up on me.
It's a
man, shame. You have that problem a lot.
Nah, come on, Dave. Come on, man.
Because you know how golden retrievers are.
Oh. She's figured out how to take it off for the first time. That's not good.
Ooh, hate to see that.
Yeah.
All right, let's do them.
What are we doing? Sorry.
Doing sports. What are we doing
Yeah,
here?
we're doing sports.
Yeah.
Let's do NFL, National Football League. Man, we got a really exciting game tonight, like two storied franchises that are just peaking at the right time. This is going to be a good one, man. I really look forward to going over and watching Garoppolo versus Aaron Rodgers.
At full, like just at full strength, both running backs, wide receivers,
George Kittle,
fans, all
the
of
best tight end in the league.
Yeah, this on paper, this looked really good. I don't know, a week ago, but not anymore.
Yeah, everybody from the 49ers has COVID.
Yeah.
They're
Kittle's
missing,
out.
what, 4 players? It's not great.
Yeah, before that, the injuries from last week with Garoppolo and Kittle made this game a non-issue. Really, I would have picked. We'll talk about it later. I would have picked Green Bay in a landslide, but shout out to Dogface. But or Green Bay having no running backs is kind of questionable.
Garoppolo is okay. I know he signed like the massive deal a couple years ago, and at the time it was huge, like biggest ever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can't they get out of that deal at the end of this year, and it's fairly team friendly? Did I hear that? Did I read that right? And I'm just wondering because Garoppolo is probably not coming back, right, this season.
8 weeks. So with them having, I mean, we talked about that division having potentially 4 playoff teams and definitely having 2 that will make the playoffs. Well, Rams are kind of fading. Rams, Cardinals, who knows? But it's going to be tough. If they hang around and make the playoffs, yes. Long way of saying that.
Okay. I'm just wondering. I don't know what's next for San Francisco if they did part ways with them. I know that's very premature. I don't know what the pulse is in San Francisco. I just know has not been his best year.
Yeah,
George Kittle, though.
After this year, the dead cap drops from 28.6 to 2.8. So, it's pretty
He's so handsome, though.
Team friendly.
You want a
He's
handsome
hot.
guy as the face of your
He's
franchise.
He's an absolute hunk. You're not lying.
Yeah, it would be a shame that we were talking about the lack of Garoppolo and then someone informing us that Garoppolo's not playing. But hey, let's move it along. I'll stay above the fray.
Did you see Zeke's ominous Instagram?
Oh no.
I don't
What
have
did
it
he
to
do?
put up. It's just a photo of him with some luggage on the street, like he's about to go to the airport. You can see my ring light. And it says, no one knows what's going to happen next. And I'm just like, well, that's a little interesting. Like, what do you mean? Not that I would trust the Cowboys to make the right decision and part ways with them in some fashion, but it's just a little odd.
no, Zeke. No, don't go.
Please don't go on a declining ability and your worst year ever as a professional. Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
about to get paid.
I don't want to read too much into that, but you got to think the man should be a little more social media adept at this point.
I have literally nothing to say about the Cowboys. So
He knew what he was doing with that.
Wow. He's taking a knee.
He knew he would get people talking.
Micah's kneeling to the boys.
Dang, Micah.
He
Micah's
can't even
really
look at
had
the camera.
He's really had it with the Cowboys this year. Look at him. He's distraught. Look at him.
Dude, Mike, I had like 10 minutes on Cowboys Steelers. This is an old rivalry renewed.
It's going to be a good one, Micah.
You never know when these two teams get together what's going to happen.
you just
Oh my
want to
gosh,
toss out the records?
Yeah, I mean, look, we might get a little bit of Cooper Rush, a little Garrett Gilbert sprinkled in there. Let's see. Hey, let's get loco. Let's Beldoze somebody. You don't know what's going to
the
happen.
line on that one?
14.
That's not enough.
Preview the big boys. I think we're going to have four of the same big boy stacks.
I think we're all thinking it. I did see the note that there's 8 daytime or day games and then 3 in the afternoon. Not to nitpick, but that is my least favorite Sunday ticket setup. I mean, anything less than 4 games in the afternoon is kind of an ass whip. Like you're basically just watching a split screen. So, not my preference. And then Monday night is who, Micah?
It's on Big Boy Stacks. I believe it's a stinky game.
New England, New Jersey.
Yeah, New England versus the Jets. No thanks.
Oh,
Yeah, hard pass.
yikes.
Like it'll be a bachelor night.
Ooh, speaking of, can't wait to hop off his stream and go watch Claire.
Are they gonna push that again?
They said that Chris Harrison tweeted that if there's interruptions, it'll go on tonight. So if for some reason Sleepy Joe gets the dub tonight, then we're still going to get Bachelor. It'll just be a little later.
Okay, I'll check
it was really a great tweet from Harrison that just said, like, it doesn't matter how long the breaking news breaks in for, we will show you Claire in its entirety.
Hell yeah.
Because we are done with it.
I love that Harrison is just like the network spokesperson now. Forget breaking news. Harrison is the single most important person at that network.
He's the man.
Texans are working remotely. I guess, is this COVID related as well? Or did they just say, hey, fuck it, we're just going to do this Zoom thing?
This is COVID related. It would be funnier if they were just like, let's just work from home. Everybody else is doing it. Let's see how it works.
Bill's not around. Fuck it.
Who the Texans got this week? I haven't even looked at their.
I think they're on bye, but I may.
Oh, they're on a bye. Okay. I should have looked into that before I brought it up, and I apologize.
I think I'm wrong about that, but we'll check. Houston host, or no, they go to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
2-1-6 teams.
Some respect on Jake Luton. It won't be a good game. We don't even have to talk about that. Let's do college football. NFL
you don't want to talk about 2-1-6 teams playing each other? That's not something exciting?
As long as we lose, I'll be happy. That's all.
Let's move it to the college corner.
Yeah.
To the college.
Pac-12's back, baby. Let's go.
Did y'all catch any Maction last night?
I did.
West Coast games. West Coast night games. Give me all of them.
I did not realize there were like 8 games for the MAC on like Wednesday and Thursday.
I could have used maybe just 1 or 2. I don't know if I needed all of the MAC games, but
I like the commissioner where it was like, okay, we're known for one thing: wild games in the middle of the week. Let's just let's let everybody know we're back and run them all at the same time. It's like a Wednesday March Madness situation.
I caught a little bit of the Central Michigan game, and the power went out on campus, the entire campus, and the stadium, with the exception of the scoreboard and the some other boards in the stadium. So they had to cut the second quarter short, go to the locker room, wait it out after an extended halftime, came back and played like 3.5 minutes of the second quarter, took like a TV timeout, and came back and played the entire third quarter. So it's like a 15, 16-minute quarter. And I was like, just do that for MAC. Just like have fucking 3 periods, fuck up all the rules, and just see what happens.
I'm fine with that.
It's good. The bad news with the Pac-12 coming back is the Pac-12, like the Big Ten, did nothing. They built in nothing in their schedule where if a game gets canceled, it can be rescheduled. So they're all just canceled. That's already happened once because Cal versus Washington has been canceled this week. I guess I'm skipping ahead. But
no, it's not surprising, dude. Freaking cancel culture, man.
And apparently, the cancel culture people will be happy about this. Apparently, there's only one positive test at Cal.
Okay. Are they canceling games?
Coastal liberal elites just canceling games over one positive test. That's where we're at now.
Berkeley. Oh, thank you.
Folks, we know what's going on here. We've seen it. We know about COINTELPRO. We know about MK Ultra.
Buy some silver.
They're stealing the election. They're canceling our games.
Remind me how many games the Pac-12 is playing this year?
We got it wrong last time. We're going to get it wrong again. It's like 6 or 7.
Okay.
I'll find out.
Yeah.
And so if they get canceled, like that game you said is getting canceled this weekend, they're down to like 5 games. If they play the
game conference slate begins November 7th. Championship game set for December 18th. So yeah, they will play 5 games.
Wow.
5 games, 1 crossover opponent, and no makeup. So yeah, that hurts. Sad.
It does hurt. Who else got canceled? Oh, Wisconsin, Purdue. Wisconsin, man. What could have been?
Things are not good there.
Yeah.
The state itself is just having a terrible time. I'm surprised Michigan is making it out without increased cases. It's Wisconsin's struggling right now. Like Texas is certainly leading in percentage of positive cases, but things aren't looking pretty there right now.
I'm going to do something I shouldn't do. I saw a tweet from someone who I don't remember who it was that said something about how Wisconsin is close to canceling the season and turning the football stadium into an outdoor hospital. I don't know if that's true. That could not be more unconfirmed.
I shouldn't laugh.
One recommendation here.
But that's like things are bad there. Wisconsin is about as bad as any place in the country right now.
It's winter time.
Yeah, you probably don't want to be in an outdoor hospital in December in
Madison.
In Wisconsin.
Yeah. It has to be a better place to do that, you would think.
You would think
somewhere with like heat.
Backyard might be better. I don't know.
Maybe in the luxury boxes or something. I don't know.
That makes sense. There's a concourse.
Yeah, shouts to Isaac Davis. Yeah, I will get to the bottom of this, and then you will be able to read about it in Micah's Read of the Week, the news.
Come on.
That doesn't even count.
This freaking guy.
Name also would be a great game. Can't wait to see Trevor Lawrence face off against another top 5 team. Oh, wait.
DJU. That's what we call them.
After realizing there's going to be a rematch, Notre Dame already talking about the fact that there would be a rematch. Like, it takes a little bit of the sheen off for me. It makes me wonder, like, how, I'm certainly going to watch, but if this game starts to look very vanilla midway through, I'll chalk it up to them being like, yeah, get out of here alive, move on.
Can I just say that I think that Clemson's going to whip that ass, even with DJU? I think this is going to be demoralizing for Notre Dame because if they can't, obviously they're not going to. If they can't beat them at full strength, then what's going to happen in November, end of November, early December, whenever the championship game would be?
Yeah, true.
As much as I dislike Dabo, I feel like Dabo's got some shit. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it happen. I'm not saying it's my big boy stack. I thought about it, but we'll see.
We have a lot. Notre Dame. I haven't actually watched play all year. What's the line on this one? Are we picking it later?
We'll pick it later. 5.5.
Okay, 5.5. Okay. We'll see about it.
Who's got Texas, West Virginia, Dylan? How excited are you for this?
I'm excited to see if the Texas win over Oklahoma State was an anomaly or if they're actually getting better. So I will be watching with some interest this weekend. Who knows, man? It's in Austin, I think. Yeah, it's in Austin. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
They beat the piss out of Kansas State last week, which I don't think many people. I didn't see that coming. I mean, it was an absolute demolishing.
Someone on this.
Yeah, I also
said that.
I've also been saying, but I think Oklahoma State's not as good as they got credit for. So I don't know what to make of Texas yet.
Okay. What else we got? BYU, Boise State. This will be a fun one.
Micah?
This is the toughest game left on BYU's schedule. I think they're already 7-0. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure how BYU's played more games than every other team in the country, but they've only got two or three left, and this is sort of their last losable game. It's at Boise. Boise's wearing these all-black uniforms that look pretty ridiculous. Looking forward to this one. This should be fun, high-scoring game.
Over/under proposals after the game at 0.5.
I'm hammering the over.
Ian Johnson, topical Ian Johnson jokes. I mean, I've got a soft spot for Boise. If it weren't for how many players ended up in Dallas, I've always kind of had an affinity for that team of being underdogs, of just racking up wins. I used to like Chris Peterson as a coach a lot. I'm kind of pulling for BYU to continue their undefeated streak. So I'll certainly be tuned into this game. I do want to get to Michigan, Indiana, and then the biggest cocktail party in Jacksonville too later. But Michigan, Indiana. What does this look for?
No, sorry. I heard you say something. And it sounded weird how you said the biggest cocktail party. I'm not the only one. Okay, don't look.
Yeah,
I heard it too.
We
I
heard it.
Come on, KJ, get it together.
You're
Michigan,
supposed to be like the good one here.
Indiana's ranked 13th. The hell?
Yeah. Every year, I kind of want Michigan to be really, really good because I want to get Will. You know, Will's from Michigan. He's a Michigan fan, even though he went to Miami, Ohio. I want Will to like be happy because Michigan's playing well, and he kind of gets into college football a little bit and starts mixing up with the boys when we're throwing around the banter. Just never happens. In fact, being a Michigan fan has got to be utterly demoralizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Harbaugh, he can't beat Michigan State and he can't beat Ohio State. You got to win those games. Getting paid all that money than coaching at Michigan, you have to win the majority of those games, and he's just not doing it. It's weird. I thought he'd be much better there than he is. Yeah, it's got to suck to be a Michigan fan right now.
I think it also sucks for Indiana. This is the highest this team has been ranked in like 25 years. And if you're an Indiana fan and you've got Michigan coming to town, you're going to sell that stadium out. It's going to be lit. And now you're just going to have, I mean, I don't know how many people are going to have there. I just hate it for like Indiana fans who haven't been good for forever. And they get a chance to really have a primetime game. They Jim Harbaugh, Super Bowl coach coming to town. And now nobody can go to the game. And it's going to be an empty stadium. It just stinks.
Agreed.
And I don't know why. I feel like Michigan's going to just run them off the field. It's kind of what Michigan does to Indiana. But we'll see.
Go Hoosiers. Yeah, so Florida, Georgia.
Dude, what did the suspensions look like after last week?
I think there was only one or two Florida guys that are suspended for the first half.
Okay.
There were 3 Mizzou guys, so I think we kind of got the worst of it. And deserved, to be fair.
Somehow.
Yeah, this should be fun. I'll say, I mean, we'll pick it in a minute, but I'll say what I always say about Georgia. Georgia being one of the most talented teams in the country, starting a former walk-on. And without a dynamic playmaker at quarterback, I think Florida's got a major edge there. And, the game's in Jacksonville. KJ, maybe you can speak to what that's like. I don't know.
I can't speak to what's that's like because my affinity is true. I don't have to see it up close. I just have faith. I haven't been to Jacksonville in person to be a fan of the Jags. I am just
a lot of people don't know, but Jacksonville's the biggest city by area in the United States. I'm surprised y'all didn't know that.
Oh, that's right.
It's a gigantic trailer park.
I also heard they have a lot of Waffle Houses. It's perhaps the finest restaurant in Jacksonville. That's according to Tony Kornheiser. I don't know.
Also, home of Leonard Skinner and
Limp
Bizkit.
Did you guys ever watch the Leonard Skinner documentary?
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it actually.
I did too, actually. Yeah, they spent a lot of time talking about drinking mushroom tea. That was fun.
Kind of went down at the end, I thought.
Yeah. They the end. Anyway, go Jacksonville. Go Jags. I still can't believe you've never been to Jacksonville and yet you're a Jags fan. It's the strangest thing in the whole world.
You don't live in Dallas.
There are stranger things.
But I've been to Dallas before, KJ. It's a little. It's not the same.
All right, so
Okay.
let's. Do we want to do quick tips because we know Dylan's going to be out in 5? I really do want to bring our guest some with him here. So you want to?
All right, let's bring him on.
And then.
All right, let's see if we can do this seamlessly. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. I bring you the one, the only intern, Caleb.
Oh wait,
What it do,
Hold on.
Dipset?
let's see. Oh, it's not gonna fit.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
Oh, wait.
there we go.
Oh,
we did it.
Wow, look at that,
No
Randy.
shit.
No, it's
There we
not
go,
Randy.
Randy.
No, but Randy came through with the
Yeah.
Cinco
Randy's
box.
on
What a
vacation in
Cinco
Northwest
box.
Indiana.
What's up, Caleb?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, look at this guy. What a treat.
Are you using your Nokia phone for your camera here? What's going on?
It's my laptop, actually.
Okay.
Is that
Okay.
is that not
Not-
what you-
Internet.
Yeah, your dial-up connection looks great.
It's okay.
Dude.
Everybody, intern Caleb is in the house. What's
It's
going on?
fine. You're fine.
pull back the curtain? I'm using a hotspot right now on my phone.
Okay.
It
So-
shows.
That's probably it.
Dude,
You're fine.
Hotspot,
We'll get-
TFM.
We'll get through
Dude,
it.
I was-
It's hotspot season.
I was so close to messaging Dave, like, "Hey, my internet in my apartment's like not existent, so trying to push this." But I was like, you
You're
know what?
fine.
You get called out of the fucking dugout. You gotta, yeah. All right.
All right. So do we want to do pick, or how do we want to best spin this time? I think having him pick with us would be of best use, but I'll defer to the squad.
I was
Or
hoping he
what we
would
can
just
do-
read his best TFM column that he wrote for Dylan.
What we could do, KJ, is he could just make my picks for me since I got to hop off in 3 minutes. You want to do
Amazing.
that, Brett?
You
I
better.
called Brett out of the bullpen one time, and he did a great job. So I mean, I can't do any worse than I'm doing now. So how about you pick for me,
Definitely.
Caleb? Is that cool?
Cannot do any worse than you did last week.
No, I can't. Look. No one take my advice, please. So you're gonna pick for me, Caleb. Don't screw it up, man.
All right, I won't. Or I'll try
Okay,
not to.
Tim.
Are you leaving, Dylan?
Yeah, I'm out of here. I love you.
Good. Get out of here. We're done. You suck, baby. No, I'm
Bye.
kidding.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So
Jeez. I'm glad he's gone.
Yeah. Fuck
let me
that
back
guy.
up and introduce the segment real quick because I do think it's worth talking about our records last week. But first off,
Oh, seriously? So gross.
dip picks week 8 or after week 8. Last week, David stormed back into the game 8-3 and hit his big boy stack, an 11-point week, which definitely
Big. God.
is worth recognizing. Push your percentage of picks on the year up to 48.9%, tied with me and your total record, and 51 points on the year. Dylan, as I mentioned, had a shit week. 3-8. He did hit his big boy stacks. That's the only thing that saved him on the week. He's at 50 points on the year, putting him in last place. His overall record on the year, 42-50. No wonder this guy's got off the show right now. It's terrible.
Stinks.
Mike and I, same exact record last week, 6-5. Neither of us hit our big boy stack. Micah stays in first place at 58 points on the year at 55. Micah's 52-40, 55% on the year.
I'll get you paid.
And as I mentioned earlier, Dave and I have the same exact percentage on the year. So with that said, let's do them picks.
Let's go.
We starting with tonight, or we want to do college first?
Let's go tonight.
Let's do tonight.
Oh, Thursday night.
Oh, tonight.
Sunday night.
All right.
That's Thursday.
Green Bay at San Fran. San Fran is getting 7 points at home. We will defer to the guests first. I think Dylan picked this, but we'll see what you first.
Yeah, I feel like I heard him say San Francisco, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to agree with him. I like the 49ers. I just like what Jimmy G is all about, just in general.
Just
So
looking fucking hot all the time.
yeah, and actually, like, being about it. I feel like Tom Brady is like kind of a stud, but also a bit of a weenie. So I like it when when you're good looking quarterback like dates porn stars and just
You think
It's
he's
really
going to be the
about that way.
difference? You think he's the difference maker tonight?
dude, I don't fucking know.
Okay.
We can tell.
Hey, to quote Dylan, let me just give me the 49ers for no reason.
Oh, yes. See, that's good. We like that. I'm going to go with the Packers. Just because, I mean, for reasons we outlined earlier, the reason that applies here. Because, what is it, 7 points? This is going to be a 2-touchdown win.
Yep, I'm with Green Bay too.
Green Bay. I will also take Green Bay. All right, backing it up.
Dylan is going to haze Caleb so bad when Green Bay wins this game by 5 touchdowns. You pick San Francisco?
I was gonna.
Just how he used to treat the interns.
I have screenshots of some messages Dylan sent me just berating me for my grammar.
Hey, so hold on.
That's for another time.
You never know. BYU at Boise State. Boise State's getting 3 points at home. Number 9 BYU at number 21 Boise State. I will start off. BYU. Yeah, they've had too much time to gel as a team, and that quarterback is legit.
I will take Brigham Young as well.
Caleb.
Give me the Cougs.
Oh yeah. You know what? Give me the Cougs too. Mainly because I think, as we said, they've played 7 games, right? Boise's played 2. They've looked good in those 2 games, but I don't know. I feel like in a year like this, experience, when you have 2 good teams, give me the team that's a little bit more seasoned. And they're healthy too. That's the weird thing. I think they are, at least. Who freaking knows?
Another ranked game. We've got a lot of ranked games this weekend. 23 Michigan at 13 Indiana. Indiana's getting 3.5 at home. David.
Michigan bounces back. This is what happens. They're going to be all mad because they laid a turd against Michigan State. They're going to come out. They'll win this by 17 points.
Caleb?
Same. I think they're fired up after the loss to the Spartans. I think all the booty chatter around Jim Harbaugh leaving has got them. I think they're looking to, do a PR move and just have a big win. So,
a good PR move.
I agree. Love a nice PR statement. I'll take Michigan too.
Give me IU at home.
You got it.
Give me IU at home. All right. The world's largest cocktail party. Jacksonville, Florida. Saturday.
Can I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah.
They always call it the world's largest outdoor cocktail party.
That's true.
Is there a larger indoor cocktail party somewhere?
Margarita ball? I don't know. I really have no idea.
That's shout out to Margarita Ball.
Shout out to Yuppie Scum Gala to just evade taxes by donating toys at the end of the year. I have no idea, but they do make that clarification. They don't even call it that anymore because they don't want alcohol associated with it.
No, dude, I swear it was like 2007. We had this rush party and there was so many people there. I swear it was the largest cocktail party. It was at least like 150, and the Zetas showed up. It was really cool. They normally don't show up to our parties, but
they dipped out on the Dell.
They dipped out early. They went out and they were going out with SAE, but it's still cool they came by.
Number 8, Florida at 5, Georgia. Micah, I think you said you're going with Florida.
Yeah, I like Florida. Better quarterback play. These are 2 talented teams. Georgia is more talented. I just think this is a game that Georgia loses. I don't trust them. And I've said it 100 times. I will continue to say it. You have to have a dynamic playmaker at quarterback to be a legitimate contender, and they do not have that. So give me Florida.
I think Dan Mullen is still wearing his Darth Vader outfit, I've been told.
His wife is probably still kissing people.
Okay.
There he is. Double down, triple down.
Come at me, bro. Yeah.
Innocent bystanders. I'm picking Florida. More talented team. I think they're legit this year. I know they've got that loss, but I think they'll stick around. Intern Caleb.
Dylan might hate me, but I'm taking the Dogs.
Oh.
Hell yeah, man. I don't know. Just feels right. I got cousins in Atlanta. No broads.
Okay.
I got broads in Atlanta.
David, you're up.
Caleb, man, Dylan's gonna put you in the doghouse, baby.
I'm just saying.
It's Gator season. Dan Mullen's all teed up.
Yeah.
Caleb, do you think your cousins in Atlanta could help read some ballots a little bit faster? That would be nice.
Oh yeah, we're doing election.
Micah's got a deadline for the read.
I sure wish Nevada would hurry up, huh?
Clemson at Notre Dame. Number 1, Clemson at number 4, Notre Dame. Notre Dame's getting 5.5 at home. I will start this off. Give me Notre Dame to cover.
Gosh, I hate to do it as well, but I think I'll take Notre Dame. 5.5 points it feels like a field goal game. I may be wrong, but I'll take Notre Dame to cover.
David.
Had this game been played last week and it was DJU's first game to start, I would say, yeah, I'll take Notre Dame even with the points. But he's got a week. He looked good last week. I think he's going to look great this week. Again, he is the number one recruit in the country, pro style quarterback, I believe. He was the pro style one, right?
Mm-hmm.
We did like a whole segment on him. He can toss the fuck out of the ball. I think Clemson's going to roll. I think this is a double-digit dub. And I know that's crazy because they're on the road, but give me Clemson.
All right. Intern Caleb, I almost called you.
I'm going to take number 4.
Taking Notre Dame?
Yeah, I'm taking Notre Dame. Doesn't Trevor still have the ongoing global pandemic virus?
He is not tested out. I think he's tested negative, but
That's not what it's called.
He has to complete his test, which he won't be able to in time. Stanford at Oregon. I did rearrange a couple games on here, Micah, because I thought we needed a Pac-12 game in here. Stanford is going into Autzen Stadium, number 12 Oregon, and Stanford's getting 8 points. Oregon's laying 8 at home. Give you time to think on this because I will take Oregon to roll.
I like Oregon as well.
Caleb.
Give me Oregon for no reason.
I have utterly no reason to not pick Oregon. So I will be taking Oregon.
All right. Jumping into the NFL. We picked Thursday night's game already. We have Chicago at Tennessee. Chicago's getting 6 points going into Tennessee. Tennessee's been stumbling as of late. I don't know what's going on over there in Nashville ever since they came back from their COVID wrist slap. They had one good game, and they've been kind of fucking up since then. 6 points. Still, I have no faith in Nick Foles. I will take Tennessee.
I, too, will take Tennessee to win this game by a touchdown or more. Their defense isn't very good, but I just don't trust the Bears to score any points on anyone. And so for that reason, I will take the Titans.
Caleb. David.
Caleb. Oh, you said David. My bad.
I'm going to take the Bears.
I was going to say, I thought passing.
He yields his time to
My
me.
shitty internet was. Yeah.
That's okay. Let me do. Damn, I feel like I always try to fade y'all, but I don't think that Nick Foles is not good. Give me Tennessee. Touchdown. Damn. I'm trying to make up ground here.
Fade gentle Nick at your own peril.
It's going to be where it's at. Caleb. Chicago,
I'm going to
Tennessee.
take the Bears. I'm going to take the Bears. I mean, this is the first time these two teams have met in like 4 years, but I don't know. I'm feeling the Bears.
Brett.
I see you. Look at the brains on Caleb.
Carolina going into Kansas City. Kansas City has given up 10.5 at home to Carolina. Caleb, you're off to start.
Give me Kansas City. I've learned as a New England fan not to fuck with them.
That's right. You'll
David.
get burned, baby. Give me Carolina to cover. McCaffrey, it looks like he's coming back. I think touchdown or so, but they'll cover. Give me Carolina.
Okay.
I like Kansas City. I think they're really hitting on all cylinders. I like the Chiefs by 2 touchdowns.
I think the Chiefs will win by 10 points. Give me Carolina.
There it is. Matt Rule. You guys, it's amazing what he's done with this program.
Only for the rule, baby.
The board's too far away. I really can't help you out over here. New Orleans, Tampa Bay. Tampa's favored by 5 in their second meeting, I should say here. This is the Sunday night football game as well.
Ooh, Sunday night.
Oh, no.
Sunday night.
There it is. All right, let me start this thing off. This is probably the game of the week, right? It's got to be. Both teams coming off of dubs looked really good.
Yeah. With the amount of players that are back and the amount of players that are not playing in some of the other big games, yeah, I would say definitely.
Are we getting AB? That's what I call Antonio Brown.
I believe we are.
Yep.
Ooh, give me
And we're getting MT and we're getting ES.
Tampa Bay. Yeah.
Okay. Caleb.
Yeah, that's the move. Give me Tampa Bay as well. Like Dave said, Drew Brees is good and also really old. And now
I did say that once.
Like, doesn't he have an injured shoulder or some shit?
He
He's
does.
fucking like 48.
Yeah, Tampa.
Yeah, I'm going to ride with Tampa too. That defense is legit. And as you mentioned, Drew Brees has a bad shoulder. He does not throw the football more than 10 yards down the field. And I feel like a good defense is going to find a way to exploit that. Even though I guess Michael Thomas is back. The Saints are getting a little healthy. I don't know. The fact that this game is on Sunday night means that Al Michaels will be calling the game. Al Michaels says Norland's an interesting way. And also, you can hear much more about Al Michaels and the fact that he's never eaten a vegetable on Mind of Micah starting tomorrow and going. It's a 6-part series, fam. I already recorded it today. Starting tomorrow is part 1, and then Monday through Friday next week, you can hear the whole story about Al Michaels never eating a vegetable, and he used to be neighbors with. He also used to be neighbors with OJ.
All right, we'll save some for the damn podcast or whatever. Jeez.
You can subscribe to Mind of Micah wherever you listen to podcasts.
All right. Monday Night Football game we will pick on Monday. That means we are only missing one thing. For this, I hope you came prepared, Caleb, because it is definitely time.
Big. God damn.
Need those big boy stacks.
Oh, I don't even want it. I just need it.
Need those big boy stacks. Without question, I will take Pittsburgh. I don't care what the line is. They may not have said it. Let me just verify that there is a line, but I'm taking Pittsburgh as long as there is a line.
They took it off the board. It's just so embarrassing.
Well, because there wasn't a quarterback.
I know.
The Cowboys originally, so I just need to make sure that there is a set line. Pittsburgh at Dallas. Pittsburgh is giving up 14 points. I will be taking the Steelers.
Give me number 6 Cincinnati, the Bobcats, minus 13.5 against Houston Cougars with Dana Holgerson, who's trash. I like Cincinnati to win this game by 3 to 4 touchdowns. Go Bobcats.
All right.
Caleb,
You're up.
Sorry, it's my first time here. Give me Baltimore over Indiana. Lamar Jackson's been looking good. Actually, he's not been looking as good since the Steelers lost, but I don't know.
okay.
We're
Just
taking
give me the Baltimore. That's my big boy stack.
Baltimore with 1.5. Giving up 1.5. Okay, that's not a bad choice.
Sure.
Dude, Dylan's poor Dylan. You're just really putting
I know,
Dylan
I'm
on the
fucked.
spot here.
I'm so fucked.
I've seen Dylan actually murder someone. I'm just kidding.
He was an intern too, as I
So I've
recall.
heard.
Dude's fucking dead. Hey, man,
Intern
as much as
Luke?
I kind of want to,
Didn't he kill him?
I kind of want to. No, we didn't. Intern Luke. Do we have an intern Luke? No, Mike, I kind of tempted to fade you on that Cincinnati game because I feel like Holgerson keeps it close. Just because Holgerson wins games, he finds a way. Okay, he'll keep this close. But major but here. Give me the Baylor Bears getting 13.5 against Iowa State. Baylor and Iowa State have developed a little bit of a rivalry over the last few years. Matt Campbell and Matt Rule, I don't think they really liked each other very much. And I think Baylor's going to cover that. They're not going to win, but they'll touchdown game.
Getting big. God damn.
I don't know how long or how many times you're going to let that team hurt you, but we'll see it out. What's the spread on that, or what's the line? I'm sorry.
I got it at 13.5.
Baylor plus 13.5.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we typically would end the show at this point, but we did skip over a couple items to let Dylan off the hook. One that's not on the rundown. David, did you want me to bring up the pictures?
Oh yeah, we got to talk about just Duncanville athletes excelling.
Speaking of, you will have to tell the people his name because I don't have that here present.
Kendrick Blackshire.
This is a 17-year-old gentleman, 6'2", 245. Senior this year, right?
A senior this year, committed to play at Alabama, linebacker for Nick Saban. And he's turning into, if you remember the Sean Oakman meme from like 7 or 8 years ago, when people were just like, holy shit, this dude's giant. It's happening. This
using that meme. Oh,
actually, you're right.
I know. He was acquitted in the end.
That's okay. Yeah, I took the bait. Yeah, so this kid's just, he's all over the internet. People are just going vi off of quote tweets with it. But I weighed 145 pounds when I was his age. I was it's like I'm not even the same, like I wasn't even playing the same sport as him, like when I played football. It's hilarious to think of like some poor kid like me who's just out there having fun, just getting lit up by this dude.
Yeah, I just enjoy the leg definition he has. He reminds me a lot of me from the waist down. So shouts to this young man.
Coming off of an ACL too.
Okay. There was somebody in the comments that apparently played football with his dad in the, I guess it would have been the 90s. And they posted a picture of what his dad looked like. Shocker here. Also not a small human being. Which one is his father?
What? Is that that's a juggernaut.
The quality of the photo is clearly like he had a VHS of a game and he took a picture of his TV. But that's some Mike Allstott on roids type shit.
Dude, those are the broadest shoulders I've ever seen.
That is just something fierce. Oh no, we lost Caleb.
Oh, what happened?
Not sure. Let's how do we want to do this?
He might have run out of internet minutes.
There we go.
So fun.
Hey, he's back.
Needs to get real Wi-Fi.
Did your mom pick up the phone in the other room and throw off the dial-up? Is that what happened? Your AOL get kicked off?
No, my mom was real far away, but
oh my god!
I really wish you'd have bear trapped him there.
This is a new apartment. I just need to get Wi-Fi.
Don't.
Where are you coming to us from? Miami? Miami,
No,
Ohio.
I'm back in
Miami?
Boston. Boston, Massachusetts.
Yes,
I'm actually
yes.
right off of Com Ave. Not to cross streams, but the other night you mentioned on Happy Hour Live, Com Ave. Yeah, that's
the first place I'll go when I finally visit Boston.
What do you think about that Freedom Trail?
It's crazy. Crazy name. The Freedom Trail. Have you been to Boston? Hell yeah.
I mean, I played Fallout 4.
It's a trail that leads to freedom. That's the thing about it.
Oh hell yeah! What are you drinking? Are you drinking Four Loko?
I came to Boston one night and then went to Worcester. Yeah, what the hell is that? Is that like a rain?
No, it's Harpoon Berliner Weisse. So
I could almost make it out.
Yeah, the thing about a Berliner Weisse is it means Berlin white in German. So.
Oh gee, that's never ended poorly.
Yeah, right. But they want to rethink the branding on that one.
Speaking of white Europeans, is it true that KD took Adele on a date when she hosted Saturday Night Live? Is that accurate?
This, according to our friend, the great Robert Littall over at Black Sports Online. I believe it. I'll just say it. I believe it.
So allegedly, Adele and KD went out on a date. Which, again, I'm not faulting KD here. Adele, wonderful woman, great
international superstar,
songbird of our generation. Some might say.
To be clear, we're talking about the wickedly talented Adima's Adele, right?
It's hard enough to like get it wrong to make it sound like he did and get it right. Yeah. I'm fairly impressed with Adele. You know, her culturally questionable decisions included. Like wear all the Jamaican garb you want. I'm good with it. Braid my hair. Fuck, I don't care.
Just don't open a fictional Caribbean inspired restaurant on your podcast. That's all that we ask of Adele.
That's true. There is a line. Now, also from Black Sports Online, apparently, I don't recall her name. Leah Maria, some shit. I don't know. I'd have to check my incognito history. But the woman who claimed that she slept with the Phoenix Suns staff member and then serviced 7 other Suns players claims to have video and says she'll drop it on her OnlyFans. To which I say, what hand was holding the video? Like the phone? Like, yeah, that's my question. If there's video, she doesn't have it.
No, she had a GoPro on. She had the GoPro helmet on.
She's got the miner hat.
She might have it set up with a ring light, just like we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lighting a ring, ain't that the truth?
Well, do y'all want to? Do you want to? I mean, I don't know what an OnlyFans account runs, but I mean, I feel like if that goes live, like one of us has to take one for the team and look at it.
I'll drop one of my other OnlyFans subs and pick that up. I'm good with that. I got it in the budget. I can cut back 5 for a month and then add hers.
Just as long as it's not Caleb, because if he took screenshots, we wouldn't be able to tell who each player was.
It would still be postable to the internet. It would be pixelated and simple.
Yeah, that's true. It's pixel. Maybe it is the right thing. He can just repost it with the pixelation.
You realize he's the one in control of any video that we put out on socials. So
I just realized that. It makes me wonder.
The irony being, this is like the least clip-worthy thing because my fucking internet's terrible. But
hey, we just figure you started uploading stuff for Monday, then, and it'll be up tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. Now you know the struggle that I come home and I gotta start clipping vids with fucking dial-up internet.
Well, I have to say, I assume, unless you got anything else, David, you want to wrap it?
We can wrap it. Caleb, plug your socials if you want the folks at home to follow you.
That's at CP17 on Instagram. That's really the only one that matters. My Twitter was tagged in the post from Too Much Dip today. It's at Caleb D Parker 03, I think. I didn't choose that. But yeah, CP17 on Instagram.
Let's go.
We appreciate everything that you do for the pod and for the show. Obviously, the work is great, specifically when it highlights and features Micah. I think the people love to see that.
Yeah, appreciate you guys just entertaining my brand of foolishness. I'm just covering no sports and mainly just you guys. I don't know. Talking about drugs.
It's like a backhanded compliment there.
Yeah. Right, no. All right.
Until next time. We'll see you next time.
All right. See you later.
I want my chips with the dip. That's all I know. I don't want my chips plain. I want my chips with the dip. Bring them dips.